What is a non-traditional student? Should a female sign up for welding in 10th grade? Do men become nurses? Northeast PA career and technical schools are working on changing the perception and gender bias of any career. This video will show how students enrolled in a non-traditional program feel comfortable with performing tasks related to the field normally associated with a specific gender. It is a first-hand account of the students' ability to work amongst one another with no discrimination against race, gender, or religion, which are the characteristics that have segregated the workforce in the past. In the 21st century, any student in public education enrolled in Northeastern PA can literally be whatever they want to be.
It's something that I'm going to use throughout my life, and I feel it's a big advantage for a woman to work in a field because there's a lot of opportunities for us out there. I think if you even have the littlest interest in the class, you should always take it because it will be useful. And also, if you're a girl, you should not be intimidated to take a class that is a man's field because you fit in just as well, and there's no difference between a man or a girl working. We are lucky that we have this opportunity now, and we have a big head start. So it's good to know everything now, because when you get to a job site and if you don't know how to do something, they're going to look at you or tell you to leave. But if you know how to do it, your opportunity, and you're going to get paid more, and you might get stepped up and be a manager.
I would say definitely go for it. Don't let anything hold you back just because you're a girl. It's definitely a good program to get into. You learn a lot, and it's just a really good experience, so I definitely recommend it. The girls can do everything that guys can, and if not better. Like, we have the craftsmanship and stuff. Like, I'm definitely a good welder, and who's to say it's not because I'm a girl?
Don't be afraid to go out there and put yourself out there and try it, because you never know you can't do something unless you try and do it. And don't think that people are gonna judge you or you'll get treated differently in the class or anything when you won't. I get treated the same. I do all the same work that all the guys do. A good thing to explore it and see if you can do it, because it's a great field and you'll more than likely get hired. So instead of going to a traditional four-year school, you can pursue more options after the class. You can do a 2-year technical program with electrical, carpentry, mechanics, anything.
We get a lot of experiences that most people don't, and it's going to help us a lot in college. So I think I'm going to have a fair advantage in college. If they truly like it, I think they should take it. It's a great experience. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's a great thing to get into, and you help people, and if you enjoy doing it, I think you should do that.
Have patience. It teaches you to have compassion. There's a lot of different stuff that you can't get in the classroom. We go out and we experience people how they actually are in our healthcare setting. We see people at their worst every day when they're in the hospital. So I mean, it teaches you patience. It teaches you how to deal with situations that you don't get just learning in the textbook. And that's another cool thing is seeing it. You don't know if you're gonna it would be crazy to go through college and not have any of that experience and then be stuck in a major and be like, oh my God, I can't deal with someone being cut open and seeing it. But having it now and knowing this is what we want to do, it's cool. And they really need guys to have that strength, and it's easier for guys to help maybe a 300-pound woman who needs to get out of bed or take a shower. So when you have that extra strength, I'm not saying that girls don't have strength, but that kind of deal, if you're a guy, they really utilize you in your field. So we get utilized a lot.
No, Mr. Bush does not limit me to what I can do. He expects me to do the same exact thing as the guys can do in the shop, and sometimes a little more, it seems. For a guy or a girl joining in a non-traditional shop that they normally wouldn't be found in, I say do it if you really want to. It's your choice and it's your life on how you want to perceive things, so do it if you want to.
I actually didn't want to do the class when I was in 9th grade because I thought I was going to be the only girl, and I thought just because I was a girl I couldn't do what other boys could do. If you have a dream and because you think that you're not good enough for it, just go for it anyways. If a girl or a woman goes to a mechanic shop to get their car fixed, they feel more comfortable talking to another girl than they would talking to a man. It hasn't affected my career plans. It just helped me improve my hands-on skills, and when you're a mechanic, you have to make sure when you're putting an engine back together that to put every part back together where it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, and I think that helps when you're a surgeon or any kind of doctor. Only do it if you like it. If you don't like it, then there's no point in doing something you hate and going through life knowing you hate that job and you can't change it.